What's up, my juicy booties? Now I'm back again with another stream. Today's stream is 2K23. Yes, I finally got it. And today, I'm just bored, so y'all just gonna see me play 2K, I guess. Cause I'm bored. So, let's get into it.
Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Milton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mr. Incredible is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Harden. Then there's Maxey. And it's Embiid in its center. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guys, knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Harden. Fires for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot, so I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Over Maxey. No good from Booker.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Misses from close range.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Inside. Embiid trying to break loose. Again, Philadelphia.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Booker outside. The pass to Johnson. The 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. 76ers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Paul with the steal. Up and in on the layup.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Harden the pass to Thibault. 1:44 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Rejected by Booker. They retain possession. Clock at 2. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Booker outside. Passes it to Johnson. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Mr. Incredible. It's good. And now 24 points for Mr. Incredible.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Maxey against Booker. Paul left side. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Maxey. Down low, Mr. Incredible. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mr. Incredible's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges kicks to Booker from the high post, and the jumper is on the mark.
The assist goes
Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Maxey with it. 8 points for him. To the inside. And another hit. Shot made once more from Mr. Incredible.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so it's Philadelphia with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
39.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 2. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Payne. And they get it back. Back to Biyombo. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
And Tucker kicks to Korkmaz. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
Now the pass to Shamet. Now Craig. Back to Shamet. An easy 2 points on the layup. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
There's the drive. Melton's shot is good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lee outside. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Yeah, I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Here's Milton. Pass to Harrell. Melton kicks to Korkmaz. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Lee up top. He's guarded by Melton. Biombo, the pass to Shamet.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Goes back up. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Korkmaz. And Tucker kicks to Melton. And they pick up 2.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Back to Payne. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's Craig, top of the key. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. That shot, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Korkmaz. Shoots over Shamet. Korkmaz, no good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Oh, man. I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great.
Good.
Hey, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just... It's really hard for me to deal with. It's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. We go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. You said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight. Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
To view the event schedule, look at the right side of the My Career Pause menu.
What's up, player?
Team 2K TV hopped on green light in the city to celebrate the first new event of the year, and we racked up some pretty nice plays.
With that ball! Pressure him up!
You may remember him from his days as an NBA coach, and you've certainly seen him in his role as a broadcast analyst. And if you're like me, you may simply know him as the Czar. Mike Fratello is a legend.
And we've got some surprise teams here in the early season.
Some are surprisingly bad, and some are exceeding expectations. There's still a long season ahead, and things can change quickly, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 4 spot.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Mr. Incredible, no good. Over to the left wing. Maxey against Murray. And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Mr. Incredible. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
5 on the clock. Here's Murray. The rebound by Embiid.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And Philadelphia has possession. Maxey passes to Harden. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Murray finds Hunter. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Thybulle. And he converts the layup.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
here in the first. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Maxey, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. Tucker's checked in for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Thibault. 1:50 left to play in the first. Making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And the 76ers making a change here. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. For Atlanta, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. Shoots from 12. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's 3-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Good on the shot.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Incredible. That one no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that 3-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative. And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And Atlanta has possession. Wide open look. The shot misses. The 76ers go the other way with it. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And you know what, Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
In the offense, your ATL Dancers!
a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Silva comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Young. Holiday finds Bogdanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. And Grant, as you said.
Come get it.
3.5 minutes played already. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Sixers ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid, James Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the 4 slot. Thybulle with it, then it's Hunter picking him up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. B.A.?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Capella. Now here's Collins. 13 feet out. Drained it for 2 points.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Shoots over Young. On target from about 13 feet. Harden's got 9.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Atlanta is shooting just under 40% from the field.
Philadelphia foul, number 23. His first.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Collins passes to Young. Sweet little floater. Young's got his first points of the night.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Murray against Maxey. From 11 feet away, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Young, pass to Capella. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Collins. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Inside. Thybulle with the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Silva comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Murray. Pass to Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Korkmaz. Takes the three. And the 76ers another three.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Silva. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Good D by Harris. The 76ers have gotten all... to play in the third quarter here. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Silva. Hunter's checked in for Holiday. And Murray subbed in for Trae Young. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Murray in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And Atlanta has possession, following the score by Philadelphia. 13 feet out. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Bassey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Thybulle. That's good from Capella.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Bogdanovich has checked in for Holiday. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Holiday. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And when it comes to DeAndre Hunter, there's no question he's a skilled player. He has just struggled to remain healthy.
And it's certainly been a tough beginning to Hunter's career in regards to his injury history, Smitty.
It has, B.A., and hopefully this is all behind him. He just wants to show he can be counted on and be a key contributor for his team.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. Griffin comes in for Clint Capella. Holiday's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Holiday subbed in for Murray. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Holiday. He gets it in there.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Mr. Incredible. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Johnson with a bucket.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
Down low. Here's Mr. Incredible, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Dropping a hammer!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Who's watching here? Got this, don't worry. Hey, right here. Three of them, baby.
Keep it going. Now we're rolling.
What's the pick? Hey, hit me up.
Okay, this the end of the stream. You already know I was playing 2K23. You can see my assness and my goodness and my okayness and my greatness. Assness most time. But okay, this is the end of the stream. I'm gonna catch up back up on another one. So peace. And remember, if you ain't just with again, get with it, get lost, bitch. Period. Listen to this. That's how y'all get it.